What is up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to be doing a prediction for the NA Spring Cup, the RLCS NA Spring Cup. So the tournament's actually today, so definitely check the stream out at twitch.tv/Rocket League. But anyways, let's get right into it. So round one, best of 5. We got Complexity and Axel, and yeah, I feel like Complexity is definitely winning this. Probably like a 3-0 here. Rebellion versus version 1. Now, Rebellion's not like an amazing team, but like version 1, they've been kind of inconsistent this split or during the off season as well. Like sometimes they do really well, but sometimes like not amazing. So I'd say it might be kind of close, maybe like a 3-2, but we'll see how like Daniel and Beast Mode click during the matches today. G2 versus Koi. Now I feel like this one's kind of interesting because Koi's been doing pretty good in the off season as well. So I think G2's, they've been playing kind of like the same kind of average. So I'd say, I don't know, I feel like I'm gonna give it to Koi here. Maybe like a 3-2, like a reverse sweep or something. Yeah, I feel like that might happen. So Optic versus M80. I feel like that's an Optic 3-0. Optic's looking really strong right now. Hashtag Greenwall. Big Reddles fan. So FaZe versus 0-1. FaZe is taking 3-0. Easy. Dignitas versus Furia. Furia's gonna probably like a 3-1, maybe. Genji versus Hey Bro. It's a, I think it's gonna be a 3-1. I don't, Genji's like a really strong team, but sometimes they just like randomly drop a series for some reason. Not really sure why, but it always happens. So I think it's gonna be a 3-1. Space Station versus NRG. Space Station's looking really strong, but yeah, I'm gonna give it like a 3-2 or something. Yeah, I love NRG, love the boys, but they haven't been doing very well recently, and yeah. Then upper quarterfinal. Should we do this one first, I think? Well, actually, we should probably do this one first. Team Axel versus Shopify. I'm actually not really sure. I'm just gonna probably go with like Shopify for this one. It's kind of like random, but I'm just gonna like maybe like a 3-2. G2 versus M80. I think G2 is gonna take it like 3-1 or something. M80's pretty good. They were pretty good last split, at least. This split, not amazing with this format. Like they were pretty good with the groups format. Yeah. Let me take a sip of tea. 0-1 versus Dignitas. That's gonna be like I think a 3-1 for Dignitas. Hey Bro versus NRG. I think NRG is gonna make a pretty good lower bracket run. Actually, probably not, because if they win this one, they're gonna play Genji or Space Station, which is, it's gonna be rough. Genji versus Hey Bro. I think it's gonna be like a 3-1. So now we got the upper quarterfinals. Complexity versus V1. I think it's gonna be Complexity. They actually won the regional before this one, which was the Spring Open, and they're looking like a really strong team right now, and they beat Genji. So really strong team, and I'm just gonna say like NA is just getting destroyed by like other regions. Sam's just better than NA right now. So Koi versus Optic. I think Optic's gonna take it like a 3-1. Koi's pretty strong, but Optic, they played Koi before, and they won. So FaZe versus Furia. Yeah, this one's gonna be kind of tough because FaZe, they haven't been doing very well recently, and Furia, they've been kind of doing all right. So they're kind of like about at the same level, I guess, but I think that FaZe bounced back. So I'm gonna put like 3-2 for this one and FaZe win. Genji versus SSG. It's gonna be Genji, probably pretty close because SSG is pretty good now. 3-2. Lower bracket, lower round 2, Space Station versus Shopify. That's gonna be like, I think like a 3-1. Yeah. Fear versus G2. This one's gonna be kind of tough, but I don't know. This one's like another kind of tough one because like G2 is pretty good, I guess. Furia depends on whether it's their day. So I'm gonna put like G2, but it's gonna be close. It's gonna be close. You know, this is a very brutal bracket actually. Like, with all the matchups and stuff. NRG versus actually they're playing V1, not SSG. Okay, I think I got it wrong. Koi versus Dignitas. Koi's taking it like 3-1, I think. V1 versus NRG. You know, this one's kind of tough because they both. Well, V1 actually got a lower. They actually got eliminated earlier than NRG, so this one's gonna be kind of close. Like, depends on whether Daniel and Beast Mode are playing well, but I think I'm gonna have to give it to NRG here. It's gonna be close, but I think NRG bring it back. You know, for the NRG fans. And now, lower round 3, SSG versus G2. I'm gonna give it to SSG, like a 3-2. Koi versus NRG. Tough, but I'm believing in NRG this regional. NRG is gonna make a pretty deep run. Back to the upper bracket, Complexity versus Optic. This one's gonna be tough. I mean, Complexity is really good, but Optic, like during their series against Complexity last regional, they actually, like, the matches were really close. Like, they weren't like getting destroyed or whatever. Like, the series score wasn't that close, but like every single match, I think it went into OT like a few times or something. But yeah, so this one's a best of 7. I think Optic's gonna take 2 games, so it's gonna be like a 4-2. But they are gonna get pushed down to the lower bracket. Yeah, Gen G versus FaZe. I think Gen G is the stronger team right now, so probably like a 4-2 or something. It's always gonna be like a pretty interesting rivalry between these two, for sure. So Optic versus Space Station. I think Optic's gonna take it again. 4-3, pretty close. Rebels versus Arsenal, always a fun one to watch. I mean, I know they're like great, probably like great buddies and all, but you know, it's just for the drama, you know. But yeah, FaZe versus NRG. Yeah, I'm gonna give it to NRG. I'm believing. FaZe isn't looking too great for this split, so I'd like NRG is gonna take it. Yeah, I believe in the boys. Optic versus NRG. Unfortunately, I think NRG will get taken down here. Optic's just looking really strong right now. Probably like a 4-2. And we're back to the upper final. Complexity versus Gen G. Now this one's gonna be interesting because I feel like Gen G, they're gonna, you know, they're probably like at least gonna win 1 regional, and I think this is gonna be the one. So Gen G is gonna take this like 4-3. It's gonna be super close. And Optic versus Complexity. You know, I think I said 4-2 here. I'm gonna, you know, put 4-2 here as well, just to keep it consistent. Yeah, so I think Rocket League's really just like a probability game. So if you have like a really good team versus really bad team, not like really bad team like Silver or something, but I mean like a not as great team, there's still like a, like at the pro level, there's still some like probability that they could the less good team, they could win a couple of games in a row. So yeah, sometimes the series end up being really close, and that's probably why. So yeah, Genji versus Complexity. I think this one is probably gonna go to a bracket reset. Probably something close like this or something. Yeah, pretty interesting rivalry between Genji and Complexity. So this is my NA Spring Cup prediction. Hope you guys enjoyed the video, and subscribe if you liked it, and I'll see you guys next time. Goodbye. Also, I made this Twitter post that like T-Bates retweeted and it like completely farmed. Like, that's actually crazy. So definitely go follow my Twitter. Yeah.